Good morning, traders, and welcome to the daily call today, Friday, the 13th of December. Before we get started, as always, please understand that any advice in today's session is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration. Okay, let's have a look at what's happened yesterday. From Europe, we had interest rates decision and a monetary policy statement due out. Well, ECB President Lagarde has sent out the message that a policy review is somewhat overdue, and her strategic plan is to begin that process in January 2020. In the meantime, the ECB has left interest rates unchanged. The euro traded in a tight range overnight as the major focus for the session turned to the UK election. Now, whilst Boris Johnson is or was heavily favoured to win, there is still no result at this moment, and pretty much all sterling pairs have been very volatile overnight, with our own GBP AUD moving over 200 pips for the session already. So that's what's happened. There's still no result. Let's see what comes out of this one. Time now to have a look at a couple of trades. We had another trade hit our target. If you recall, going way back to the Aussie yen, the original trade that I called out was this one here, the big one. A few days later, we had a second setup, so I had two setups. Now, the second one already hit target, but let me just show you what's happened. That was that setup. It took a long time. Now, I wasn't really particularly worried about this one in terms of overnight cost, because this is a positive carry trade. So essentially, it did take a little while to go through, but you can see in the last two sessions that the Aussie has kicked on, and we have now finally hit our target, and we can close out our Aussie yen. So if you had taken both positions, the other position was over here. That one hit target much quicker. This one took a little longer. As I said, I was on the first one, so it took me a little while longer to get out of the trade, but nevertheless, it's hit that profit there. So for those of you who took that, well done. I currently have 0 positions open on the Aussie yen at the moment. Incidentally, the trade that I called out yesterday, what was it? Euro New Zealand, I believe it was. That's triggered, and we're very close to hitting target, not quite there yet. We're plus about 50 odd pips at the moment, so I'll keep you posted on that one as well. All right, let's have a look at this morning's chart of the day. Nothing set ready to trigger this morning. This was the best thing that I could find, the one of most interest. It's the US CAD on a daily timescale. It's a slightly converging triangle. Or a wedge, if you want to call it. We can see that on the top side we've come once, twice, 3 times, and on the bottom side we've done it twice. We are right now in the middle of both, so we're in kind of no man's land. But what I'm looking for is, as this market, if, okay, very important, approaches my hot zone that I've marked out over here, well then if it does come down here, I will be looking for a reversal pattern, and then if I get it, then I would be happy to take this one as a long trade in that region once I get that confirmation. So for the time being, just add it to your hot list. It's a US CAD daily timescale, and that is our chart of the day this morning. Alright, what's on the agenda for the session, which is about to kick off? There's only one bit of data coming out. It happens after midnight at 12:30. It's from the US. It's the core retail sales and the retail sales themselves. And that pretty much wraps up this week, guys. As always, please feel free to contact us if you do have any questions. Follow me on Twitter at ChatFX for trade setups and breaking news. Most importantly, hope you all have a fantastic trading day. Have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you on Monday for the daily call. Bye for now.